Hello, my name is Sid, and today I'm going to tell you about the Monster Hotel. After Mavis and Johnny get married, Dracula found humans, and it was Johnny's family. Johnny says hello to his family with his giant backpack. And the humans left for 10 minutes after they got a party. And Blubby, one of the monsters, take out one of a piece of blood, and that is his son. And now all of them have a nice party with the humans. After the humans left, they just stopped, and Mavis went onto her room, and while Dracula went on his room and just speak on the phone. He turned on the phone, and the phone say, it was Siri, and the phone says, what do you want? Dracula says, I want a date. I understand, says the phone. The date is May 24th, July 2023. No, I want a zing, says Dracula. Oh, you want a sing, says the phone. No. I want a date, shouts Dracula. And the phone starts saying what, and Dracula didn't understand for hours. Mavis, in her room, heard the voice. She come and asked her dad about that voice, and Dracula says it was nothing. And Mavis left. And now Dracula stuck on his phone and just find a person for nothing. He found a monster with colorful skin. Nah, ugly skin, says Dracula. He swiped and found a monster with 2 ears. No, with 4 ears. Nah, too many ears. He switched a monster with 5 mouths. Nah, too many mouths. He swept and found a monster with 9 noses and keeps saying no until he see a monster with 10 eyes and says, too many eyes. And at last, when he swiped, he found a picture of a witch. No, shouted Dracula. And actually, he's calling the witch. The witch shouted as Dracula started to turn off the phone. At night, Mavis was so bored that she comes in where Dennis was sleeping. Dog named Tickles, and he was called Bob outside. She was so bored until she found a remote. She turned on the remote and the TV show. The TV says, if you're bored, you must need a summer holiday. a monster vacation. Mavis got happy, and the next morning, everyone was on an airplane. Well, there are two airplanes, and the one that are the monsters. There are a lot of trouble there, and Dracula was so bored that he asked, "Who's get this monster vacation?" "It was me," says Mavis. "Well, why do we get why do we get uh, an airplane? Why don't we walk?" The behind door was Dracula's dad. "People usually go on train, and sometimes they walk if it's near," he said. "Oh, now the airplane is broken and fall into the sea. They just ride to they start to ride to a triangle spot of an ocean where a lot of boats are broken, and there's something rumbles. "Uh-oh," says Johnny. A kraken appeared upon the ship. They just no, let's go on an airplane and walk on a ship. And a kraken appeared. "Man, we have to get out," says Blobby. And the kraken was friendly. He moved the boat near to a stop, which is very special, and everyone gets on the island, and no, it was not yet. Just go back to the ship. And when they walk on the ship, it was fun. It was fun, and the monsters stand next to each other, which there are a lot of monsters that they could barely move. They found a captain named Erica. Dracula was fun, but then felt bored. So he just stared at the ship. When it was finished, they come back with Dracula. "Dracula, wake up!" Frank just punched Dracula in his nose, and Blobby just used a stack of blob and threw it into Dracula. And finally, Dracula woke up. Well, as Dennis and his best friends, a girl wolf, which have a dog named Tickles. They play with Tickles, and suddenly Erica walk inside a small room. She opened the door and ran and go inside. She walked down the steps. She opened a door. She found a picture of her grandpa, which have gold beard, but he was defeated by Dracula, which now has only white beard. She met her grandfather, and they both planned to kill Dracula. Well, Dennis and his friends and Tickles are playing, they met a fish. Who's there? Asked a fish. It's Bob, says Dennis. Says, hi Bob, says Dennis. Hi Bob, says the dog. And the fish gasped and ran away. But just a few minutes later, Bob has now smelled. No! Stop! Bob ran in the small room and opened the door. He walked down the steps. Dennis and his wolf friend followed him. He found a smell at a metal door where Erica and her grandpa is. He barked and barked until all of the slime was stuck on the door. No! Shoo! Shoo! Shouted Dennis. You are going to be killed, shouted Erica's grandpa. He just slashed a table, and they both ran away. He opened the door and found a lot of slime of Bob the dog. Yucky, he says. While Dracula is ready to sit and relax. Sometimes some monster found him too. When Dracula was relaxing, Johnny and Mavis was having a supper. Oh, a bottle, says Johnny. He opened the bottle and found a paper. Is it a menu? He opened it and found a great meal. Oh, yes. Chips with this sauce, please, shouted Johnny. Okay. The fish take the chips and the sauce in no time. They both eat it, and that time when Johnny picked a piece of chip and dipped it into a sauce and ate it. He ate it with garlic oil. That's all right. Try some. Mavis tried a piece of chip with sauce and garlic oil, and her stomach felt bad. Eh? And they have eaten. A few minutes ago, Dracula have this food, and when he left, Erica put garlic oil inside, which now Mavis feel have her stomach hurt. And then She feel fine for 5 minutes later. Now, it's for the relaxed time. They jump into the pool, which Johnny, Dracula, and Mavis were in their team. And the rest of the monsters, well, I don't remember which are in the teams. And Johnny says, I warn you that I have earned 17 scores last year. And they both start to play. Frank hit the ball and Dracula hit the ball and defense. As well as Frank the ball harder with more serious defense of Dracula, which is very lucky. And the balls hit Frank's wife. Luckily, they didn't score. The ball went to Johnny. Johnny hit a score with just a splash. And they score. Frank now hit the ball very hard. And Johnny have to get out, but Mavis get it. And the ball went to Dracula's dad, and Dracula's dad hit the ball to Johnny. Johnny hit the ball and they score. They win. And now everybody just put on your suits, says Erica. Everyone put on the swimming suit, duck feet, and other swimming clothes. Even oxygen boxes. With 2 of them, they swim in and find a lot of creatures, such as sharks, rays, and whales. Mavis even ride on whales and dolphins. We even find lionfish. Now it's Erica's turn. She stepped inside her machine, a fish machine, and just paddle very slowly until she get and after the people just finish diving, they just get up and change. So my story is a little bit long, so I will just skip it tomorrow. Thank you for listening. If there is something I can tell you about the Monster Hotel, thank you for listening. Good night.